I haven't spoken out in public until now.
We haven't really had an opportunity to speak, you and I.
And here to join me as I do so is the woman who wrote those comments, UBA Board President Sybil Reynolds. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, during a talk between the Best Supporting Actress in a Drama Series Emmy nominees for the SAG-AFTRA Foundation, the morning show co-stars Nicole Beharie, Holland Taylor, and Karen Pittman got to talk about possibly the most viewed scene from any TV show this year.
Nothing can excuse what I said.
You mean calling me Aunt Jemima?
I didn't exactly call you Aunt.
I think what's strange is that people are seeing an antagonistic relationship, but underneath it, we were extremely intimate as actors together, which was very interesting.
I want to set the record straight. You know that Aunt Jemima was on boxes of pancake mix and not cereal, right?
I guess I know that now.
I will never forget doing that scene.
Yeah, I couldn't find the tweets or the TikTok that I originally found on the day that it aired back in September. But yeah, I remember then, after like 18 hours, it reached like 11 million people by my calculations. So yeah, a lot of people have seen this scene. And Nicole Beharie was trending.
I think there is probably some element of catharsis, right, that's happening. Like, you know, we've all felt like an underling, or that there's someone's pulling the strings, and we can only take our questioning so far.
Was I hired for a permanent anchor position because I am Black?
Obviously not, no.
Highly sparky, highly dangerous, highly diversified in points of view. I was incredibly intimidated by that.
Yeah, I remember watching that scene back in September, and one of my many thoughts was, it's a little bit risky for Holland Taylor to do this in this day and age. I mean, it did go viral, and there was the potential, because of how simple-minded people are these days, that she could have been labeled like that racist white woman and have that kind of stick to her as an actress.
I am an elderly white woman. Holland. I'm a freaking elderly white woman. So I don't think I share a lot with my character, but I share that.
Anyone who sits in that chair has to be grateful. There it is.
Nicole, I don't know how you felt when you implied the same. I was clinging to you. I was clinging to every nuance.
We were.
And while the two actresses felt an intimate connection doing the scene, it was chaos on set.
We had a good time working together, but it was a gnarly day. Our director had COVID. He was outside in a van. So there was like, he was looking on a very small viewfinder. So I don't think he was actually seeing what was happening all the time. And then it was sort of, we were getting direction with a little bit of a delay, if that makes sense. The whole thing was a mess.
And of course, the two couldn't see what Karen Pittman was doing as Maya in the control room.
Is that how you see us?
Karen, you were it's as though you were there with us.
Donnie, tell the camera to push in on Sybil and keep pushing until I see her pores.
My heart was in my throat watching the whole scene from your point of view too. And I felt you were doing your job. And you were also Karen.
We're supposed to break. You want me to cut?
No.
Okay.
I'm such a fan of Holland Taylor. And I have to use both of her names because that's how I refer to her in my dreams.
We should move on from this climate where racial divisions are exploited.
There are so many actors on the morning show that you just, you kind of want to see what their process is. I remember Holland preparing for it, and the stillness and the space that you were starting to create in yourself and around you as a lawyer was coming in and the makeup person was doing your makeup. I don't know if you remember this, but it was stunning for me to see those moments that before we go into really tough scenes as actors, what that feels like and what that looks like, what that preparation looks like. It's fascinating for me as an actor to watch.
Yeah, I mean, this is the third segment that I've talked about. The scene. I don't even know what more to say about it, but yeah, it's an incredible scene. It's a very interesting Emmy race. Now let's see the 7 ladies there. Greta Lee wasn't there for this chat, but I mean, it's a tight race. It's a very tight race. I'm still going to say Elizabeth Debicki is in the lead, but yeah, Nicole Beharie is probably a very close second. What do you think?